Hi everybody, Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder, and today we're going to take you on an AT section hike. Don't think that we've done this before.
Not
this
on film.
section, not on film. We have done this hike before, but we wanted to share it with you on film. But this section, do you hear voices?
It's the park ranger.
Oh, is it? There's a park ranger down the road. Anyway, this particular section starts at Highway 16. There's a place to park right off 16, and then you hike across to, what is this highway up here?
I don't recall that.
It's a 2-lane road.
Yeah, we've just crossed that.
We just crossed that.
We're not
yeah, I
even a
see.
quarter
There he
of the
is
way
down
in.
there. Yeah. Anyhow, so we're hiking up to the Deer Lick Shelter area. We're going to share that with you, but we wanted to let you know we're just on a little section hike today. We're going to share what we find. So we are on the Appalachian Trail, heading up to the Deer Lick Shelter. That's, I had to think for a second. Anyhow, I'm going to turn you around and show you the trail. Looks like the sign is a little worse for the wear. We've been on this section before, but I don't think we ever videotaped this shelter area, which we wanted to do, to share it with anybody who's out there and is interested in seeing the shelters in the state of Pennsylvania. If you're going through to do an AT through hike, or just to want to see this area, hiking through this area. Anyhow, it's pretty muddy today, and leaves everywhere, so you have to be a little bit careful. So it is at the new year, and we've had a day of rain. Just rain. Anyhow, it stopped raining, but you can see pretty far out into the forest. The leaves are all down. This is actually a pretty easy section to hike, just in case you were wondering and had thought about doing this area. It's nice and open through here. Coming to another road crossing. You can see the blazes. Looks like they've freshly painted them out here. But there's a sign right here. So we're going to go this way. And you have to take a right here. You can see just up to the right is where the trail turns back up the ridge over here. We're crossing some kind of a graveled road. I'm not sure what the name of this road is. So heading up from the road, and again, another poor old beat up sign. Looks like they might have to do some sign replacing soon. But yeah, this kind of goes a little bit uphill. This is not terrible or anything. But yeah, we were just saying that the blazes have been repainted, which makes it nice. See that ahead? Now down here to the left, this is a little trail. You can get down to a creek, and there's a spring down there. So you can go this way. You're not supposed to. This is not really part of the trail, I don't think. So we're going to stay on the trail, and what this trail will do down here is it'll have a real sharp curve turn. It'll bring you down to that area. And then, like I said, there will be a spring. So if you need water, and I think there might be campsites. We'll check it out when we get there. Okay, so again, there is a spring here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, back here. So if you go back in here to the left, right off the trail, is a spring. And you can see it right there. So it trickles on down. You can see, here's the spring coming up from the ground right here. Quite a bit of water coming out. But yeah, And there's that trail up there that I showed you earlier. You can cheat and come down, but I don't know why you would. It's just right around the corner. And again, also, as I said, there are some campsites around the spring. You can see, wow, there's even a grate on that one. So yeah, a primitive campsite out here. I don't know if that's okay or not, but anyway, it's here. Anyhow, we came from up this way, and then the trail continues down this way. You can see the fresh paint marks. But then over here to the left, for some reason, lots of white paint marks. Don't ask me why. It's really not a trail through there. There is a sign on that tree. I'm not sure what the sign reads, but anyway, we're going this way. So that's what that is. That's the boundary line. You can see the sign on the tree there. It says Pennsylvania State Forest boundary. But then I'm guessing that the white on the trees is marking the area that is meant for the Appalachian Trail. Anything on this side of it. That's what I'm guessing. Because I know that the trail runs through a lot of state game lands and so forth, and in a lot of areas hunting is allowed other than where it is marked on the Appalachian Trail. You can't hunt on the Appalachian Trail, but there is forest all around you that people hunt in around here. And this area is part of the reason they call Pennsylvania Rocksylvania. Lots and lots of rocks. And it'll beat your feet up pretty good when you have to walk through a lot of these minefields of rocks everywhere. We were just commenting on the green, I think it's lichen, maybe. I have to look it up. I'm not sure. All over these rocks, and they're just, it's neon green looking. Shannon has on her polarized glasses.
It just looks like a river.
And she said it looks neon green, and I said it looks that way without your glasses too. But you can see it goes all the way up through the woods. All over the place out here, the rocks are covered. Pretty. So again, these rocks that are covered in this pretty green moss or lichens, or I'm not sure what it is. Super cool.
Looks like Ghostbuster slime.
Yeah, it's all over the rocks out here, pretty thick. Kind of leafy like. Pretty cool. Okay, so we are approaching the Deer Lick shelter off of the AT here. And this was our goal for this hike today, was to get up to this area. We've been through this area before. We've been as far as Boiling Springs on the AT. But we didn't videotape this, so we wanted to put this on tape, share it with everybody. But you can see, nice, great, big, wide open area. Okay, so Shannon and I have decided that we're gonna stay up here, just above the shelter area, where all these little campsites are, and we're gonna have our lunch today. You can see we've got it cooking. And Shannon wanted to show you guys, someone did a little TP stand up here.
For cooking, like to hang a pot.
Or for hanging your backpacks.
But it makes an awesome backpack
So
stand.
we hung our backpacks there. Pretty cool. Not bad. So we are headed back down the trail. And one thing we've been listening to all day out here is a lot of gunshots. So some of it might be people hunting. But I think there must be a shooting range around here somewhere. But yeah, you can see we're back at the pretty rocks. Look at that. Yeah, so sometimes the shooting gets really loud. And I'm not sure what kind of gun shoots off repetitively. One of those has been going off. Don't know why you would need something like that out here in the woods unless you were at a shooting range. Anyway, we'll be back soon. Okay, well, thanks everybody for joining us today as we went wandering out yonder here on the Appalachian Trail. We started at Route 16, crossed over a couple of roads, ended up at the derelict shelter, and we're coming back now. The path is pretty rocky, so I have to keep looking down so I don't face plant again.
Well, we're double taking it because it looks like it's going to rain.
I think it's going to rain here pretty soon. Anyway, all right, so thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you later. Bye. So as you can hear, we are approaching Highway 16. I didn't show you this on our way up to, or on our beginning of our hike. You hear all that? That's the traffic. It's incredible. So they do warn you, but you can hear this way back. So the sign really is just kind of an afterthought. But you can see, there's Fran. But yeah, it's loud and it's a busy, busy highway. And you do have to cross over this. This is part of the AT that you have to cross over. Let's see. That way. And that way. Lots of traffic.